It all started because of my name. People were not happy that my name is Chidimma. Okay, that's okay. But you're welcome here.
But you're welcome here, and you're the queen.
For so long, Nigeria and South Africa have been leading the continent of Africa in economy in a rather hostile manner, as both countries usually get into some level of dispute or hold a level of malice towards each other. Although Nigeria has fallen off in the economic race, other aspects like creativity, entertainment, and even publicity still works a lot in their favor. The level of publicity Nigeria has, either from sports with footballers like Victor Oshimen or Ademola Lookman, to entertainment with the Afrobeat genre, or to even having the richest black man on earth in Aliko Dangote. All these reasons further bet the thuggery between both countries to some level. On this video, I'll be shedding light on Nigeria vs South Africa's banter or silent war, whichever you will call it, and the Chidimma Adetshina's road to Miss Universe Nigeria pageantry triumph. So, as earlier said, the dispute between Nigeria and South Africa has evolved over time to seasonal occurrence. This brings us to the case of Chidimma Adetshina. Chidimma Vanessa Onwa Adetshina is a 23-year-old South African of Nigerian descent. Born into a family with her dad a Nigerian from Enugu State and her mom from Mozambique, but naturalized in South Africa. Note that her mom's nationality will be an issue later on this video. Chidimma was born in Soweto in the year 2001, but grew up in Cape Town. She decided to pursue a career in pageantry in 2017, but took a break after she sustained a knee injury and came back for the Miss Universe South Africa pageantry competition of 2024.
Let me ask you, Chidimma, what made you want to go into pageantry full-time?
I think this is just something that I started recently. However, I have had this dream since 2017 to become the next Miss Universe, and I'm really glad I am given that platform and that opportunity to at least try and reach that goal.
Sure, amazing. So how?
Due to her beauty and communication skills, she was quickly becoming fans' favorite to win the pageantry competition. But not until the uniqueness of her name, as it was foreign, started ringing a bell to indigenous South Africans that had Afrophobia. Now, to further explain the term Afrophobia or anti-African settlement is a prejudice or hatred, hostility, discrimination, or racism towards people and cultures of Africa and all the African in diaspora. It is usually directed towards immigrants of African nationalities. This prompted to making South Africans campaigning that she be taken off the competition as she wasn't a full South African. A similar situation happened the previous year with Malisa Nahimulu, as she had a mixed background of a Ugandan dad and South African mom, similar to Chidimma's case. So this type of witch hunt wasn't new to South Africans. Their deep hatred towards fellow Africans and immigrants has always existed as record showed dating back to 1994. But note that not all South Africans shared in their mindset, as so many condemned these acts. After all, everyone knows we are stronger together. So this hatred towards Chidimma's aspiration of becoming Miss Universe South Africa led to petitions against her aimed at taking her off this competition, which then led to the Home Affairs South Africa opening up an investigation into Chidimma's background. First, they wanted to know the circumstance with which her parents got to meet each other in the first place. Secondly, they wanted to know her relationship with the country of South Africa, if she was legitimately birthed there. And they even did a thorough background check into her mom's life before and after her birth.
It all started because of my name. People were not happy that my name is Chidimma and I am representing South Africa. So that is where it actually really started. And people felt like, South Africans felt like I wasn't South African enough because of my name. And it was really sad to see. It was a very horrible experience and I wouldn't wish it on anybody because I have lived there for 23 years. And it's heartbreaking to see that I wasn't welcomed and accepted.
Yeah. Well, you are welcome here.
But you're
We
welcome
love you.
here.
This led the Ministry of Home Affairs releasing a statement exposing the news of Chidimma's illegitimacy as a South African at birth, as it was said that her mother stole the identity of another woman's child. These informations were very detrimental to her possibilities of winning the competition and even her mental health. This also generated even more hatred towards her by South Africans. With so much pressure and negative publicity on her and her family, she decided to step down of the competition.
There were certain things that happened behind the scene that actually made me withdraw. And it was so heartbreaking to see that I had to withdraw close to the finale. And but a decision had to be made. And it really hit social media as well.
Yeah.
And there was some statements that came out from Home Affairs with regards to my mom's ID as well, and that is still a legal matter, so I'm not going to comment on that. But what I do know is that I was born in South Africa and I am a South African, and I'm still proudly Nigerian as well. And I was really excited to get an invitation from Silverbird to represent Nigeria in the Miss Universe Nigeria, to see that they saw that potential and the love that I've received. It has been exceptional, not only from the group, from the organization, from the girls, but from Nigeria as well and all over the world. And that's my whole journey.
This attracted so much negativity towards South Africa and the method with which they handled the situation by Nigerians and other Africans. And this was because they decided to make their investigation public with little to no evidence to back their claims. As the woman, they accused Chidimma's mother of robbing her of her child's identity wasn't even made public. So it meant that the wrongdoings were all an assumption and not facts. In the wake of the Chidimma saga, resulted in the rejuvenation of the Nigeria versus South African cyber war, which were mainly Twitter memes and insults. But this will spiral out of control when a certain South African posted on Twitter that whenever he was bored, he booked both cabs from South Africa in Nigeria, just to put the Nigerian boat drivers through stress and make them spend unnecessary sums of money. trying to get to his destination. And after they get to his destination, he discontinues his boat service. This will infuriate Nigerians so much because it wasn't that one person alone that posted such acts, as so many others said they do same thing, and they posted proofs as well to back their claims. This will then lead Nigerians to going gaga at South Africans and decided to do same and even more. Nigerians started booking rides in large numbers in South Africa. Now this is the case of Nigeria, not they carry last on real time.
Requested before, remember?
Yes, I did.
Yes, and then I answered, and then I was still chatting to you, and then you cancelled the order. Then I left, and then you asked again, and then it gets through, and then you get me again after I've done another trip. I'm still talking to you. That's why I was asking your number, because you canceled it.
Where are you?
I'm going to be not at the airport, at the hotel, because the taxi driver, you see when you are out.
Who's this guy? Is he an evil guy?
Note that Nigeria is the most populated country in Africa with over 250 million citizens, and South Africa is just 60 million, less than 1/4 of Nigeria's population, which puts them at a clear disadvantage when it comes to situations like this. Now, with excessive booking of boat rides resulting in surge, boats were losing so much money they even had to shut down temporarily.
Pick up. So gents, I'm a request lava khona bonko uba black bonko bani hawu sikhona aku blind namhlanje akusebenzeki.
Nigerians didn't stop there, as they decided to start ordering from different companies stuffs like food, beverages, and even electronics. They would prank order on pay on delivery. On a particular case, a man complained of having been sent over 4 TVs, even though he didn't order any. This was really bad, as it really affected the South African economy. They didn't have any choice but to plead for a ceasefire. Back to the Chidimma saga. After the sad resignation from the pageantry competition, Most Beautiful Girl Nigeria, MBGN, organized by the Silverbird Group, invited her to come over to Nigeria to participate in the 2024 edition, which she gladly accepted.
Hello everyone, my name is Chidimma Adetshina, and I cannot start off this video without expressing my gratitude to the incredible people who have shown me so much love and so much support. Now, I have received an invitation from the Silverbird Group, who are the organizers of the Miss Universe Nigeria beauty pageant. And I say this with great excitement because I have decided to participate in the Miss Universe Nigeria 2024 beauty pageant. Now, I understand the expectations and responsibilities that come with this title, and I am so excited to embark on this journey. And I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity, and I'm looking forward to participating in Africa's most prestigious beauty pageant, Miss Universe Nigeria.
In an interview, Guy Marie Bruce, President Silverbird Group, National Director Miss Universe Nigeria, said,
I'm excited because we're trying to help someone who's been left and abandoned, and no fault of hers. She's only a victim because she has a Nigerian father and South African mother. The case of, she was going so well in the pageant, they wanted to get her out and use any opportunity to get her out. That's how I see it.
Nigeria is an open society and we do not practice xenophobia. Before now, Chidimma had only visited Nigeria once when she was just 3 years old, way back 2004. So her coming back was a rather eventful one. She participated as a representative of Taraba State. Within her short spell in Nigeria, South Africans had started beefing her again, exposing information about her to the internet. Alleged claims like she has a child, she was married before but divorced, she never raped Nigeria in the past. All these outrageous claims, which haven't been proven to be true, just like the Home Affairs claim to start with. They even went as far as supporting another MBGN contestant representing Kwara State. Her name was Ufa Dania. She is a plus-size model. They tried generating votes for her because they wanted Chidimma to lose because of the enmity they had against her. But yet again, Nigerians came to her rescue by generating so much votes for her that she was literally carried to victory. On the 31st of August, she was crowned Miss Universe Nigeria 2024 edition. A hard-fought victory for her at the end, you could call it.
The winner of tonight's competition, Miss Universe Nigeria 2024, is no other than Miss Taraba.
New information reaching us is that Chidimma Adetshina has been cleared of all allegations against her nationality in South Africa. This was confirmed by the head of Ministry of Home Affairs South Africa in an interview.
Then those are South Africans. However, what I would like to emphasize is that Home Affairs, one of the challenges we've had in recent years is all these court cases that have rolled against the department that you'll be aware of. And I have been very clear that we have to get back to the rule of law. And in fact, it's even in the GNU statement of intent that we have to anchor our decisions in the rule of law. So the one thing we will not do is when there's an uproar about a particular individual, but there's no actual matter before Home Affairs, we cannot go and violate the Protection of Personal Information Act. Because if someone comes to me and makes an allegation against you without any evidence, and suddenly a lot of people repeat that allegation, it would be a violation of your rights in terms of the Poppy Act for me to then go and say, but here's his papers, here's his nationality. So that's the one side. So I think it's been clear from Home Affairs that we are not going to be dragged into innuendos, rumors, and quite vicious episodes that we see on social media.
He also confirmed that in all of the issue concerning Chidimma's legality, there has not been any factual evidence or legal complaints towards her.
There has not been a single actual complaint with actual evidence. Not one.
Wow.
The only thing we've received are people related to this individual saying, can you please bring an end to this by verifying the information? So we will update the public once we've done that. But I do want to make it very clear. We are doing so with the consent of the individuals involved. We are doing so because they approached us, and we will not violate Poppy, undermine the rule of law in cases where people don't bring evidence or don't bring such proper applications.
The Nigeria and South Africa's Cold War is nowhere near its end. With all these social media banter, slander, and on rare occasion, xenophobic attacks, it's only fair to say it has never served any of both countries well. We have enough enemies already against our growth as Africans. The best way to reach our full potential is for us to be as one and bury the hatchets and focus on growth and prosperity. That's what Africa needs the most.